Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier here on the New Frontier map with Artemus. We're now in November. The trees are looking rather autumny. Got some nice colors on the leaves. And the grass is looking rather brown as we are approaching winter here. But we do have one final grass cut to do. We have both Albert Park and the Hillside field ready and fully grown. We do want to get a cut in this year. So that'll be the main job of today. We are taking it to the grass dryer as we need hay. We ran completely out last time we fed the cows. We are going to be changing up our foraging as we are moving on to some forage wagons rather than our forage harvester. But we'll still be holding on to that for some maize harvesting later on. But we decided that forage wagons are the way to go with the grass. The last time around, Artemus had to go in the class here, doing the mowing in Albert Park. So now it's our turn to get in the seats. And we've decided that Artemus is going to be our drone pilot for today. He's going to watch in the sky as we do the mowing. We're going to go ahead and get both fields done at the same time. Then we're going to move on to some odd jobs. We do need to fertilize and weed a Veterans Park. We're going to do that in one pass with a sprayer as per usual. Then we do need to fertilize our two grass fields after we've cleared them. We're going to hop in this area in here, get the mower on. We're all ready to go here. So you can get the motors fired up. Get to mowing. We're gonna get both fields done. I'll see you then. There we go, that's the mowing all done. The mower's looking quite dirty at the moment. We are gonna have to get set up with a wash station somehow. Gonna have to take a look at that. But it is time to put this away, and then we are gonna buy some forage wagons. And we are taking the stair and our New Holland down to the store, picking those up. Then it's getting all this grass into the hay dryer. Artemus has picked out the stair. It's been a while since that's been used. So nice to give some exercise. We're gonna go with a New Holland here. Here we have our new forage wagons. 160,000 for 2 of them. The Bergman Repex 34S. A couple of those. Now they should have plenty of capacity for what we need them to. And they should be easy on the horsepower as well. So our New Holland here is completely overkill. But it just means we can pair it with this stair and be fine. We'll be doing the foraging in the same order as the mowing. So we're starting with Albert Park here and then moving on to Hillside. And all of this will go into our hay dryer. So we're gonna get cracking and I'll see you when that's all done. we have it. That's the grass harvest done. I got plenty out of it. 250,000 in our hay dryer and an additional 162,000 in our bunk here. That's going to be fermented and put directly into our BJ for processing. Now our grass dryer caps out at 250,000, so won't be able to fit any more in there. So that rather than let it go to waste, we're going to process it. And I think the hay should last us until the first cut of next year at the very least. It felt a bit faster than with our forage harvester. I'm not quite sure it actually was. But I do believe the work went a bit smoother. So now we just need to cover our bunk. Then we can move on to the spraying of fertilizer and herbicide on Veterans Park. Now we do need to get our grass fields fertilized as well. We are starting up the digestate in our BGA so that we can spread it onto our grass fields as fertilizer. But until that has time to build up and we can afford the spreaders, we are going to be doing the solid fertilizer. I need to get our fence set up with the sprayer here and get that refilled. We're both hopping in, and as Artemus did the drone flying while we did the mowing, we get to sit in and relax. So we'll get that done and I'll see you then. There we go, just enough in the tank to finish off the field. Now we are swapping over to the fertilizing of our grass fields. And we'll be taking the driver's seat for that. I'll just get both fields done real quick. And it's time to call it a day. we go. That should just about cover it. So we'll be all set for a nice cut in the spring. You may notice that we had our bank balance tick up on the hour, as well as paying distribution costs. That is because we have upgraded our system on the farm to move things around, so that we have to minimize the carting back and forth we need to do. So now our milk as well as our slurry automatically go to the dairy and the BGA respectively, as well as some other things moving around. The hay going straight to our sheep and goats. Everything moving very smoothly now, so we don't need to run around doing some odd jobs anymore. So that's very handy. But that is all for today. Make sure to check out Artemus' channel down in the description. And we will see you next time as we continue to conquer the frontier.